Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. Snow White's beauty was known throughout the kingdom, but her wicked stepmother, the queen, couldn't bear the thought of anyone surpassing her in beauty. The queen's jealousy grew to the point where she decided to get rid of Snow White. She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the woods and kill her. However, the huntsman couldn't bring himself to do it, and instead, he let Snow White go, warning her to flee deep into the forest and never return. Lost and frightened, Snow White wandered through the forest until she came upon a small cottage. To her surprise, the cottage belonged to 7 dwarfs. They welcomed her and allowed her to stay with them. In return, Snow White took care of their home, and they formed a close bond. Meanwhile, the queen, believing Snow White was no longer a threat, continued her vain pursuits. She used magical disguises to trick Snow White into eating a poisoned apple that put her into a deep sleep, resembling death. The dwarfs, heartbroken, placed Snow White in a glass coffin. One day, a prince passing through the forest saw the beautiful princess and, enchanted by her, kissed her. The magical kiss broke the spell, and Snow White awoke. The prince and Snow White fell in love, and he took her to his kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. The wicked queen faced the consequences of her jealousy, and Snow White's kindness triumphed over evil, proving that love and goodness conquer all.